I want you to unpack your thoughts around that a little bit more. Your understanding around this nil compensation. It is not the general rule of the Act that the government will just be going around confiscating, as some people have put it, land, not compensating property owners for the land. It is in certain circumstances. I want you
including but not limited to.
Yeah, I want you to unpack that.
List.
Yeah, what exactly is the problem with nil compensation, especially for unused land that is in the public interest, especially for infrastructure?
Well, one of the problems is the public interest is such a broad, nebulous term that it can be manipulated for various purposes. So maybe I need to confiscate your iPad there, because in the public interest we need to distribute that iPad to schools. Who is it that decides what is in the public interest? And we are given various assurances by the government, but how can we hold the government to account if it abuses that power, or even a future government?
David, does how I obtain this iPad myself, does it matter in this situation or not?
Well, many people go out and buy an iPad because it's a very useful thing to purchase. And that is what is the case with property in South Africa. Since 1994, more than half of all properties have been freely exchanged on an open market. So that, I think, goes to the essence of your original question around what is the purpose of expropriation. Expropriation is like in the event that I described, building infrastructure and so on. It is not a restitutive mechanism. We already have land restitution processes in South Africa. You may or may not know that since 1994, about 1.9 million land claims have been successfully processed. That's about 95% of all claims. 92% of all of those claims, the beneficiaries have chosen financial compensation. So when we look at the ownership patterns of land in South Africa, many people see that as somehow inherently unjust, but that is not the case.